What is going on, members of the Shy Guy Squad and MPL fans alike? My name is Dan, also known as Danekii, and I'm back again with more MPL goodness. Now, Season 2 is done. We won that, but we're coming back with an off-season league, an NFE league. We did the draft on Friday, or the weekend, the former weekend. It happened live on the Twitter, so you should definitely go following that. Link will be in the description for you guys to check out. So, I'm the coach of the St. Louis Sableyes still, coming back strong from the Season 2, and we've drafted a team. I'm gonna go through this team with you guys. Nicknames, like a little bit of an idea of what the Pokemon does. Not too much though, because we don't want to give our opponents any spoilers. Or any huge spoilers, that is. And we'll see how this goes. So let's get to the first pick, shall we? Number 1, Yang, if it's female, and Sun Wukong, if it's male. Monferno, with 64 HP, 78 attack, 52 defense, 78 special attack, 52 SPDF, and 81 speed as base stats. It's a very good mixed attacker, very versatile. It gets really good stabs with fighting and fire. Now this is the second firefighting starter in the line of them. Hopefully Gen 7 won't do that. Sun and Moon, please, I pray, don't do firefighting. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. We're not talking about Sun and Moon right now. Might do something on that later. But we got Monferno, Yang or Sun, whichever one I want to go with, based if I want male or female that week. But Monferno is a really versatile mixed attacker. Great speed, gets Will-O-Wisp, Stealth Rock, Slack Off, gets Stab, of course, gets some hidden powers, U-turn, you know, for pivot, stuff like that. That's what Monferno does, and I'm really happy I got this Pokemon. So yeah, that's our first round pick. Second round pick, we got the Sableyes, which is the dog in Ruby. All my names are Ruby based. But yeah, so we got Sableyes, monstrous physical attacker. It's got an alright speed stat. Like, it's not abysmal. It can outspeed stuff. I can speed great stuff with this thing. But you know, this thing is a monstrous Pokemon. It gets like Stab Crunch, Draco Meteor. Unfortunately, it does not get Dragon Claw. I wish it did, but you know, can't have everything. It gets like Head Smash, which is fucking monstrous. Like base 150 with rock, like a rock type. 150 power, 80 accuracy, which is going to be reduced hell with hustle. Has recoil of half, so if I take something down, I'm basically trading my Sableyes off. It gets outrage, of course. Gets stuff like that. The elemental fangs, I know it gets fire and ice fang at least. Just a couple things that Sableyes do. It's a really strong physical attacker, and that was what I was going for. Now our third pick is Swadloon. Basically sticky webs is what I'm going to have to say with that. It has base 90 defense, base 80 SPDF, and base 55 HP, which is not terrible. It's a decent wall, but it is that quad weakness to fire, which we do not like. It's definitely capable of taking a fire move as long as it's not stab. Well, it can take some based on from what Pokemon and how strong that fire move is. It's not taking a flamethrower, to put it like that. But it can take, like, for example, hidden power fires. I've calced some stuff, and you know, we might have some plans with Swadloon in the future, so you guys just have to wait around and see if that works. So that's Swadloon. Our next pick was Ruby Rose, the Floette. Now Floette is a really good special wall. Even though Eviolite is banned, it still has base 98 SPDF, which is amazing. It's a fairy type, so it's a dragon immunity, it's a fighting resist, it has a lot of resistance. It's a knockoff resist as well as Sableyes, but you know, I think Floette is more of a Pokemon that I can lose the item on compared to some of my other Pokemon. It doesn't have the greatest speed, but then again, it's supposed to be more of a wall, so it's not exactly in need of that much speed. It gets Moonblast, which is stab with core. It gets Aromatherapy, gets Wish support, stuff like that. So we might have some fun with Floette. Now our next Pokemon is Corsair Moors, named after Jean, Zord, and Ruby. I highly recommend you guys go watch that show, by the way. No, I'm not sponsored, I wish. But I definitely recommend you guys watch the show. I enjoyed it a lot. Maybe you will too. But I'm naming my Honedge Corsair Moors in honor of John and John's sword. I don't know. I'm obsessed with the show. I'm sorry, guys. Volume 3 just finished, and I'm just hyped for the next volume. Now, Honage is a great physical wall. It also gets to use the Eviolite because it's basic stage, or baby. With base 100 defense, that thing is monstrous. It has base 45 HP, which is really sad. Base 85, or 80 attack, not 85, 80 attack with complement of Zord stands, which is amazing. It has 35 special attack, not that we're going to use Shadow Ball anytime soon. 37 Spadef, which is not that good, and 28 speed, which is, you know, unfortunate. So bulky attacker is going to be more the aim with this Pokemon, and that's what I'm going for with Honage. Now, our next Pokemon, we need a Rapid Spinner. That's what I saw, and I need a Water type because I have Fire, I have Grass. You know, I like Fire, Water, Grass core. I also have Dragon Steel Fairy already. That's awesome. So I picked up Shelder. Weiss the Shelder. Shell Smasher, Rapid Spinner, it gets the Ice Beam and Hydro Pump, gets Icicle Spear, gets Ice Shard and stuff like that. You know, it's a Shelder. It does the same thing as a Cloyster, except for like a few things. I think it gets Spikes too. I'm not 100% sure about that. So it can be like support. It gets Whirlpool, which is pretty fun. So that's something I can definitely do right there. But yeah, so Shelder, it was mainly like a Rapid Spinner, and I needed a Water type. It has base 100 defense as well, which is pretty good. It has 65 attack as well, so it's more of a physical attacker, even though it has base 45 special attack, which can be complemented with a Shell Smash, and base 40 speed. So, you know, it's not terrible, but it's not like the greatest. But it wasn't a lot around the draft, and Rapid Spin, I went with Shelder. Our next pick is Adam Torres, the Inkay. I really couldn't find a good nickname for Inkay, and I went with that because Inkay also has Contrary superpower, and it's a baby Malamar. It does like what Malamar does. Even though it gets the move Topsy Turvy, which is something I want to mess with at some point. You know, I know a couple of people I face have mons that usually set up as a common thing. There's another Contrary Mon, like Servine's there somewhere. Might want to use Topsy Turvy there. There is another Pokemon, I don't want to mention it, but that thing can be Topsy Turvied, and that's gonna, if I can pull it off against that right Mon, that would be hilarious. So it's an idea of something I can do with it. I also got it gets the superpower knockoff stuff like Malamar does. Destiny Bond is a thing it can do, stuff like that. Our next Mon is another Water type, actually. It's Glinda, the Seadra, named after Glinda Goodwitch. Not much to say. It's a good special attacker. It's the fastest thing on my team with a base 85 speed, base 95 special attack. It has really good physical defense, to be completely honest. Base 95, I didn't really think it was that bulky. 55 HP, 65 attack. Again, it's a Water type, so it gets like the water move, Ice Beam. It is a baby Kingdra, so it does get dragon moves and stuff like that, so that's really nice. I like that. So that is Seadra. Now I was looking at my team and I was starting to see, you know, I have a lot of physical attackers. Like down to Inkay, most of them are physical. I think like Floette and Monferno are like the only ones that can be ran special efficiently. So, I mean, so can Swadloon, but give or take, it'd rather be physical with its stats. So I was like, what do I want? And I was talking to my friend Aura because he helped me a bit in the draft because I really didn't know what was good in Milk Up, and he's done that before. I helped him a bit with his draft too, just give or take some ideas and stuff what he looked at. And I went with Elgium, a little baby BM, one of the forgotten Pokemon of Gen 5. Kind of reminded in Super Mystery Dungeon, even though I'm not a fan. So, Elgium, Analytic, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, just to mention a few. Gets Recover, can use an Eviolite again, just like Inkay, Shelder, and Honage. My team has some Eviolite users, which I'm really happy about because baby Pokemon can do that. And Elgium has pretty decent stats across the board. It's 55 on everything except for special attack and speed, where special attack got a 30 boost from that, being at 85, and speed dropped 25, so it's base 30. which is really fair, which is fair enough. But I'm really happy with LGM, and I feel like this thing can put in some work. Now, my LGM is named after Velvet Scarlatina, because it's an alien Pokemon, and faunuses are looked upon as like strange creatures in the world of Ruby. So I kind of refer to it as one of those faunuses, and I like Velvet over calling this thing Blake, which is a cat. And last but not least, we have Nora Valkyrie, or Nora as it will be referred to because I can't fit Nora Valkyrie into one nickname. Nora the Larvitar, Dragonance, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Rock Slide, stuff like that. That's what Nora will be doing. Nora is a hard-hitting physical Pokemon. It can use an Eviolite, so it's decently bulky with base 50 on everything that has to do with bulk, HP, defense, and SPDF, all at 50. Attack at 64, special attack at 45. We're going to use that a lot, and speed at 41, giving it a rounded stat at base 300 total, which is I'm very happy with it. And that's my draft basically. Monfernos, Wireless, Wildloon, Floette, Haunted, Shelder, Inkay, Seadra, Elgyem, and Larvitar. I'm hoping that we can do very well this season with this team. Our team will be, we will be the St. Louis Sableyes, and we will win our division conference. I think it's conference for the NFE thing. There are 5 weeks we're playing. Week 1 we play Rizzipow and the Phoenix Sunfloras. Week 2 we play Bulky Cotton Candy and Duke City Doublades. Week 3 we play T-Train, formerly known as Houndoom, and the Atlanta Talonflames. Week 4 we play Tactical Monkeys. Fuck you, dude. I hate your scream. I will not forgive you for that FFA. Brooklyn Bayonets and Tactical Monkeys. And last but not least, we will play Jack, Just Weavile, and the Wolverhampton Sneasels to end off the regular season. Now, this has been my draft analysis video, going a little bit in depth on a team. Now you guys have met the team. I might call this thing Meet the Team or something, I don't know. But if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below, as your support is greatly appreciated, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!